What up, y'all? It's the New Movement Live, DJ Drewski. I'm in the building. We got our special guest, Pharoah The WaterGod, has stepped up in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Coney Island.
Yes, it's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure.
Now, listen, you play me some joints. For people that don't, we was in the studio before this. He played me some joints. He played me some videos. But before we even talk about the music, we got to talk about the name.
Okay.
Pharoah, cool, I get. But the WaterGod.
All right. So,
get to it.
coming up in the game, whatever, first of all, like, you know, I'm from Coney Island.
Okay.
So that's right near the beach. Most of my life growing up in Coney Island, you know, it's in my music, it's no secret, I was like homeless. You know, so I used to sleep like right near the beach. So I kind of came up with this, you know, like the whole water thing. But at that time, I was like battle rapping. So like on the low, I have like 1 million views battle rapping. Like I've been on URL TV,
right.
all over. But that's when people start calling me Water God. I just used to say water.
Oh, got you.
So they just say like Water God, and I just ran with it from battle rap. And you know, people just call me Pharoah anyway, so I just figured I just mixed the two. You know, Pharoah, you know, song wise, and Water God, battle rap, Pharoah The WaterGod.
Shout to Coney Island.
That's a big
because there's artists in Coney Island, right? But when you think it's so close to Brooklyn, and I feel like
it's still far.
Right. For people that don't know, like that don't understand.
It's the bottom.
Right? So I'm trying to think, from Coney Island, was there ever artists that you grew up listening to or looked up to as a kid?
Yeah, I actually Nims was somebody that I used to rock with.
And he's still rocking.
Yeah, that's my guy. My song was actually like on his website. I made a tribute to him, like Nims Gutter back in the day. And they used to, as soon as you go to his website, it used to pop up. I think I'm Nims
What's this
Gutter.
shit? Fuck Your Life? Or
Fuck Your Life.
Fuck Your Life.
FYL. You know, he do it big. He actually is very popular in battle rap too.
Of course, I was gonna say, coming from that battle rap, real bars world, he's someone that I'm sure a lot of people, the young, I don't know, people don't be rapping the same, you know what I'm saying? But like, he's someone I can see that you looked up to, you know, when it came to rapping.
As far, but you know, at that same time, I'm not gonna discredit him and say like looked up to, but at that same time, I was always rapping. You know, like I was like in Jay-Z 99 Problems video when I was a kid from rapping. Just because I was rapping on the train making beats and somebody heard me and they said, you like Jay-Z? And they threw me in the video.
How old were you?
I was like 13, 14 at that time. You know.
Did you meet Jay?
I met Jay. He came in and we was in the bottom of Marcy Projects. I was there with my mother and like a friend. And he came through, he shook everybody's hand and stuff like that. And that's really it. You know, he wasn't Hollywood at all, but he came through and shook everybody's hand. You know, we all got paid. It wasn't free.
Right.
So it was like, you know, it was a good look.
So that's how, you said 13?
Like 13, 14, I would say. I don't want to under-exaggerate.
Like, But you was already rapping at that time?
I was rapping my whole life, man. I got, you know, me and my brothers and sisters, there's 12 of us, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I lose
all in the same house?
Right. So at the same time, we all was living together and we all rap. So we used to all like battle each other with the tape. Like my first mixtape was a tape, you know, so like off a karaoke machine. You know what I mean? Like we used to always like just press play and record at the same time. On the tape, and, you know, and you have the headphones at the mic.
Right.
And just, you know.
Who's the nicest in the family though? If you had to keep it a buck and get
like I'm
because sometimes being nice and working hard is two different things. You know what I'm saying? You could be nice and you don't follow your dreams or your passion, but
I put it like this. I feel like with how
they
long
watching,
I've been doing it.
just the family's watching. The family's watching, Pharoah.
Yo, I feel like how long I've been doing it. I feel like, you know, like I'm probably like the nicest, but the more lyrical is definitely my brother Love De Niro. Like I feel like, you know, I could put my ideas together. But the more lyrical, without a doubt, is my brother. My younger brother Love De Niro. Y'all look him up. No debate.
And Love is on the record with you.
He's on the record Litty with me and E-Ness from Making the Band. Y'all check that out. It's on YouTube.
How'd that come about? Because coming from battle rap, right? To now the records I hear got more of the drill vibe.
Right.
And the whole stigma about battle artists, battle rappers is, yo, they can rap, but they can't make a song.
Like, I feel like, you know, I've been making a lot of the songs, even like, you know, FENDI and stuff. You check my Instagram, a lot of these songs been made a minute ago, a long time ago. So like, you know, like I kind of came up making it on my own, like putting my money together for everything you see in the videos, all out my own dollar, everything. So I really was like, literally like, you know, okay, I'm gonna do this video, I'm gonna put everything behind it to make it look how it's supposed to look. You know, I don't care if I gotta empty my pockets on this link. You know what I mean? So as far as that, like it seems like I made it for this era, but I didn't. I made it like a minute ago. Like, you know, FENDI, Litty, and all the drinks I made it a minute ago. You know, but it just fit
Well, it's perfect timing then because right now that sound is what's taking over.
That's a fact.
So how the record with Love and E on it, how that come about? Like, did you handpick them, or they would just happen to be in the studio?
All right. Love De Niro on most of my features. He's on like most of my features. I got another feature coming up that I've been working on. With Cassidy, he's supposed to be on that one too.
Okay.
So I try
another spitter.
Right. As far as when it comes to spitting, I try to put him on those kind of tracks. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
That's specialty. But Ness is Dot Mob. I'm Dot Mob with Rex, Mook, and all them. You know. So Ness just that connection right there, like family wise. So he felt comfortable enough to, you know. And of course, you know, business.
Right.
But that's why he came through, and that's why, you know, it was like, oh, Love. You see the video, we all hype and having a good time.
Because I was getting to the video because Shorty was out there in Times Square with nothing on. I don't know how you make that happen.
Yo, man, listen, man. You know when the vibes is right, like, you know when the vibes is right, you know, everybody in my videos, as far as like video, you know, you come to my video shoots, it's not like I'm playing just my music.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a party.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a party.
You getting the energy from my music, you know, because you know how people just play their mixtape back to back to back. I'm not one of those people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're going to have a good time. And then you go get ready for my video.
Which is super smart. Because now they lit, they all turned up.
Right.
This new record comes on. It's the same vibe. They just going crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, it definitely shows that the videos, well, all the videos I seen were pretty on point. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's 757 Lit. I gotta shout them out. 757 Lit, Virginia. You know, I go out there to make the movies happen. He's real good. That's
where I was going because two out of the three was shot in Virginia.
Yes.
Is it just because the director's there, or you have family out there?
Actually, my upbringing is from Baton Rouge, Virginia, Newport News. I went to middle school out there, and I was like kind of pretty popular. Like I was battle rapping in all that too.
Yeah,
so,
out there, if you coming with bars,
you know how that goes.
That's
so,
different.
And I'm not gonna even lie. At that time, you know, niggas was Harlem shaking and shit. So
right.
Niggas from New York Harlem shaking, it was lit. But I'm kind of like, you know, I know a lot of people out there. So when I went out there, I just found like a video person because I know a lot of people. But I found this guy, he was so good. I'm like, yo, I'm making a trip, you know? So like, but for the Oppie video, you know, the song that I got with Handsome Baller,
okay, I'm
gonna have him come out here. I'm gonna have him come to New York, and you know, because I like his visual.
The video for Oppie isn't shot yet because depending on what time you're watching this, Handsome Baller ain't send that verse back. Right. But it's secured. It's a go.
It's secure. He told me it was done. I just spoke to him today. He said it's done. The verse is done. He asked me if he want to do the outro. I said, do the outro, bro. I guess he's just waiting for his mastering.
Got it.
Yeah, he been complying and all that. You know, shout out Handsome Baller. You know,
to me, Handsome Baller is one of like the most underrated
artists,
especially coming out of Brooklyn.
Very talented.
Super talented.
Yeah.
Super talented. His focus too, you can see, is a little different.
That's a fact. He lived like a superstar already, and I admire that. You know, you got to live what you want to be.
Right. And he does it good. Besides Baller, is there any other features you working with or artists you working with?
I got a feature with Goods. That's like another battle rap. I don't know if people know who Goods is. So right now, that's the only features I got right now. I'm working on other features, but I'm trying to, you know, come out with a record with just me as well. Because I don't want to just focus on, you know, like features.
Of course, I mean, like, get you hot before a feature gets you hot.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, you know, focus on that. But, you know, I'm open for features. You got to holler at me. The real _WaterGod. Hit me up. You know, any feature I do, though, any song I do got to come with a video. I don't do songs without a video. That's like
it's 2020. It's about to be 2021.
Yeah, it's pointless to me. So
did you shoot the video in Times Square during quarantine? Because it looked quiet out there. There wasn't that many people out there.
We shot it late. We shot the video late. Ness, we was waiting for Ness to come from another video shoot. Ness had a video shoot the same day.
Got it.
So he had to come from Philly, and we had to wait for him and stuff. So we just went outside, like, you know, we gonna make a movie anyway.
Right. Because it looked like nobody was really outside besides you guys.
That's a fact.
So I'm like, yo, did they shoot it during quarantine?
And then, you know, niggas run the city. So, like, anybody, you probably like, and that's a fact. You know, you come anywhere that Times Square area, anywhere over there, like, we're like 100 deep. So, like, they know, people know and stuff. Like, you know, like, we shooting a video, like, niggas know. You know, shout out to City Slickers, Times Square Hustlers. You know what the vibes is. You know what I mean?
So, because I was listening, I'm like, yo, he's rapping a little more harder on these drill beats than the actual drill. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta. I feel like, you know, even if it's a drill beat, you still gotta respect your own craft. Right. I'm not saying you gotta rap a million syllables and metaphors in a drill beat.
Nah, because you made it fit. You make it work.
Right.
But you can just hear like certain words you putting together, certain ways, patterns.
Right.
Like I'm like, oh, he's coming different, and I'm not even knowing yet background with the
that's respect.
battle rap.
Respect. Yeah. Thanks, bro. But you know, I'm just trying to do me in that lane. Cause you know, you also got to move with what's lit.
Of course,
A lot of people stay stagnant. Just I'm doing this. You got to move with what's lit so you can stay relevant. You know, because people's attention span is really like 5-10 minutes to be real. You know,
of course.
You put something on YouTube, people could probably gonna turn it off in 3 minutes if it's not catching their attention. You know, so I try to make, and that's honestly one of my videos is like that. If you look at like changing scenes every like second,
right.
It could catch your attention. You know, and then to be real, which is sad, but people are not really listening to the music. They look at the video first and then the song.
Right.
You know, the video is like quality is shitty. They turning it off no matter how many bars you spit. You know what I mean?
So are you big on like co-directing your videos, knowing that?
Kind of, yeah. Most of my videos, yes. Most of my videos, like most of my videos, I kind of found the location or I found it. Like if I write the song, I write it for the video.
You know how you want it to look.
That's a fact. So I'm not gonna write a song named Hawaii.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Right. Like, because I want to shoot the video in Hawaii. You know what I mean? Like, right now, that's not happening. So, like, I feel like you got to know where you going when you write a certain song. You know, people will write songs or even certain songs, you know, rapping songs when they rapping 100 miles per hour and you realize you can't really perform that. You know what I mean? When you just rapping real fast and then when you go to perform, perform, you can't really perform that. So, it's like, you know, even video-wise, you got to think how it's going to look in the video. You know what I mean? So, I try to be different on that note.
So you're definitely involved in the videos. Right. When you're in the booth, you're thinking of the video already.
That's a fact.
When you writing the joint.
That's a fact. You have to. Because that's a part of the promotion. The video is a part of promotion. You can't just drop a song. You have something else. And I ain't just saying a video for every song, but you have to have something else behind it.
But not everybody's thinking like you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that what you feel separate you. Because people ask, well, what separates you from others? We just going to talk about what you do. So that could be something that separates you. Because a lot of artists, they'll just go in there and just go crazy and not thinking, you know, when I put this out or when we got to shoot a visual to it, how's it going to match?
I was in DTF radio for like a whole 2-3 years growing up. I was signed to like Team Deuce and they had like a little branch under like Island Def Jam. So I was actually like in the booth when the dude made the like the Mira Ben Aki. Like I was actually in the studio that day. What's his name? Albie Shores?
No, not Albie Shores.
That's his name?
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
He got Fabulous on it.
Yeah.
I was actually in the studio that day. Like, you know, like I met a lot of people through DTF just being there with my homie Gage. You know, he like family. So, you know, that's honestly what made me like realize at a young age to see the game. You know, like my first video ever, I had like a haircut. I was like 15. They flew me to Miami. I'm in Miami in a drop top. Cali Ocho, Pitbull performing. You know, so I seen the ins and outs of the games, but I also see, you know, a lot of people try to like change your craft or try to like, you know, the business side to it too. It ain't all just music, you know. So I seen that at a young age, and I believe that's probably what makes me a little different or more sharp on my toes.
So where are you at on the business end? Are you doing it independently?
I'm doing it independently. Everything is literally like out my pocket.
Do you want to sign to a label or learning what you did at a young age?
It depends like, because in 2020, a label is not really the place to go in 2020, you know?
Right.
But if I'm not gonna sit here and lie, like the right opportunity presents itself, I wouldn't like, you know, for me and you know mine's. But like, it's not really where it's at in 2020. You know, it's like independent. You make more money. You make your own decisions. You know, and I prefer that.
And that's where it is right now.
That's where it's at.
But if he catches a hit record and you got a bag,
holla at me.
Feel free to holla.
Vibe, that's a fact.
But it got to be the right bag. Because you know. I could already tell you got experience and you know the game, and it's like
not going for anything.
I don't need no little $50,000 bag.
Nah, that's not happening.
I'm good.
Not happening. I need something that's gonna, you know, and I even just, you know, a lot of people think of getting the bag for like getting me and my people right. I need something that I could monopolize off or get, you know, music wise, because that's really what I got the love for. The money, you know, I'm not saying I don't love money. It's very important.
Of course.
But like, you know, if you really have a love for the music and what you do, then you would take, you know, whatever you get and you'll put it into your music and make better music. You know, that's what I'm really here for. That's the legacy. You don't live off money. Nobody remember you off the dollars you make.
And that's a fact. And we don't want to keep Pharoah's interview too long because you might not watch it. You know, you just said they might skip it. So what's next? Because you said there's really no project out. You're just dropping singles, dropping videos to every single. What is the plan now?
All right, so the next 2 videos I got shooting in November. I'm shooting Oppie and I'm shooting them Respectfully. They're They're gonna be 2 videos. I'm gonna shoot them and I'm gonna drop one in November. You know, try to get the links out there, try to get the vibe, see how people feeling about it. And I'm gonna move on from there. And if people want a project, I'll make a project. But I'm just trying to get the feel of what people want from me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just throwing them out
right,
there.
Because I used to make music for myself, and that's not really what it's at. You gotta make music, you know?
What was that when you had to say the type of music? Music for yourself was what? Some super hard rap, boom bap joints.
I would say like lyrical, spiritual, like that type shit.
Right.
Which
there are people that love that.
No, I know, but it's like, you know, talking about your pain and shit. It's people that can relate to that,
right?
You know, but people really don't want to hear pain when they waking up in the projects and they you know, they heat ain't working and shit. They want to hear something that's gonna
motivate them.
You know, so I start making, and that's why if you listen to songs I got now, it's more like dancey than
fun, motivating.
Then yo, it's so hard out here. Like I'm not, you know, steered away from that. Like
so this is the new Pharoah.
This is the new Pharoah. You know, that's why I'm dropping song after song to see how people react to it, so I could keep going. You know, if they want a project, I drop a project, but that's the wave I'm going with right now. Besides
these records, is there any chance you'll be back battle rapping?
Somebody asked me that earlier. I told them I need 2,000 plus tax every round.
Per round?
Per round. It's just being sarcastic.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not really, it got so twisted, man. Like, my last battle I did was on RBE, and it was over camera. Like, I'm rapping off my phone.
Some virtual.
Like, yeah, and it's like, it got so, and then, like, even the crowded battles, you can only allow, like, 15 people in there, and it ruins the whole essence and the whole aura of battle rap, you know? And it's like, that's not really where my mind is at right now. It's no real business behind it. Shout out all the battle rappers, though, if they, you know, you're making your bag. You know, shout out Charlie Clips, who's surfing, all of them and all that. That's doing their thing.
They still going
shout
virtual.
Shout out Goods. You know, I'm on a track with Goods. Shout out Goods. You know, but, you know, shout out Smack, too, man. I used to be in a club with Smack. That's a fact. Strip clubs. Throwback. But yeah, that type of time. You know?
Nah, I get it. It's the same thing with like interviews and doing this. Like everyone's trying to do it virtually. I tried it. It just don't hit the same. The energy's not the same.
It's not. It can't be. It's like, you know, to be real, we in the era and we in a world of where people communicate, you know, face to face. You know, even though, you know, Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, but it's still a face to face world. You can't get the same energy from somebody through a phone.
Nah, and then that's why I appreciate you pulling up.
Always,
you know what I'm saying? And doing this.
Man, you a legend on the low, man.
I feel old when you call me a legend, bro. I got some time.
Come on, man.
Shout out to all the legends. Shout out to everyone that's tuned in. Listen, I just, like you said, I do it for the love. The love of the music. It just so happens that a lot of the artists that I hear or I see first, or that I say, yo, they got potential. They just happen to fucking blow up and become Pop Smoke and become Fivio and become A Boogie and become Lil Tjay.
Yeah, your word means a lot.
And this is just from the town, you know what I'm saying? This is from us, Tri-State. I'm not even going outside and trying to grab artists.
That's a fact.
It's really from the love, because you know what I'm saying, there was like you said, they was in the projects.
That's a fact.
With no money.
That's a fact.
When they, you know, making music, but the energy is different when, like you said, face to face.
Yeah, it's always camaraderie.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact.
And any last words for the people, for the city, for Coney Island, who's tuned in?
You already know. You can follow me on Instagram, _WaterGod, man. Triller, man. You already know, creator of the Water Dance, man. Dot Mob. Shout out my bro, Love De Niro, man. Shout out my bro, Stacks Moolah, man. Coney Island, stand up, you know, 2AC Park, you know what it is, 80 side up. Niggas know the vibes, man. WaterGod, shout out all the fucking gods, man. Peace. You already know the vibes.
There it is. The new movement, DJ Drewski, Pharoah The WaterGod. You gotta teach me the water dance, because I don't think I got it yet.
I got you.
I don't think I got it yet.
I got you.